In today's world, putting things off and procrastination have become even more present. Around campus, you hear people say, "Oh, I'll do that tomorrow." "Nah, let me take a nap first," or "Hey, look at this post on BuzzFeed." Sometimes putting things off is fine and won't affect the final outcome, but the one thing you should never put off is travel. This is the one time in our lives when we don't have any major responsibilities and aren't tied down. Whether it be a semester or summer abroad or a graduation Euro trip, I urge everyone to take advantage of the time now and go. Sophomore year, I struggled with the decision of taking a semester abroad and pushing back my career or staying on track with the plan. This plan I pushed back was to take the MCAT junior year and then apply for med school in the summer and fall of senior year. Clearly, I did not stick with the plan and decided to go abroad for a semester in Leeds, England. While abroad, I met some of the best friends I've ever had from all over the world and was fortunate enough to travel to 14 European cities and learn new things about myself and the places I traveled. Although all 14 cities were amazing, I can definitely pick my top 5, which I definitely recommend to everyone. My top 5 cities in Europe for students and young adults to explore are Prague, Krakow, Amsterdam, Berlin, and Barcelona. Before entering Europe, Prague was on my must-go-to list because of the amazing things I'd heard from friends and family. It's a very old city with cobblestone passageways and a large town square. Prague consists of Old Town, New Town, Jewish District, and the Castle District. It's a very walkable city and super easy to get around. There's also great shopping around the city and in the new Palladium shopping center. In addition to day activities, there's also a lively nightlife. The next destination on my list is Krakow. It's similar to Prague with its old city feel and large town square, but it's also very different. One of the oldest and most recognizable features of the city was Cloth Hall, which is a large trade center where merchants still sell goods. Also found in the town square is excellent food sold by street vendors. Only a short bus ride to Krakow are 3 breathtaking excursions, which include Zakopane in the Tatras Mountains, the salt mines, and Auschwitz. Another unique city to visit is Amsterdam. It's a city surrounded by water and connected through canals. It's a lot of great attractions such as the I Amsterdam sign, the Rijksmuseum, the Anne Frank House, the Concertgebouw, and free cheese samples. There's also great shopping in the Nines district. The next city to visit is Berlin. It's a hip and upcoming city that's still being rebuilt from World War II. The city is a mix of old and new, with remnants of the Berlin Wall still standing and tourist attractions such as Checkpoint Charlie and the new sculpture in the center of the city to remember the Jewish victims of the Holocaust. Alongside of these sites is a new urban vibe and culture which rings true for today's young adults. The final city to visit is Barcelona. It is a very laid-back city that starts the day off at night later than most other cities. There's a great architecture created by Gaudi from the late 1800s to early 1900s. There's also an incredible outdoors market known as La Boqueria. Being on the water allows for fresh seafood and also amazing tapas. There's also a wild nightlife that starts at 2 a.m. and ends at 7. Traveling has become a passion of mine, and I always encourage people to take advantage of the time now because who knows what the future will bring.